What's up, travel lovers? Welcome back to another episode of my travel vlog. And for today's video, we are going to discover the city capital of Malaysia. And if you guys want to get know more about my video, please keep on watching. Good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. This would be our last day of our tour, and we need to make it sure that we take every single moment worth. And guys, for the information, we arrived here at Kuala Lumpur last night at 8 o'clock in the evening as expected. And upon arrival at Berhaya Times Square, we booked through Grab going to our hotel. Our hotel is just 1.1 kilometers away, and Grab charged us 8 Malaysian ringgit or 96 Philippine peso. Our hotel, guys, is located at Bukit Bintang, which is one of the city's shopping district. As usual, guys, we book our hotel at booking.com, suki ako dyan, which costs 98 Malaysian ringgit or 1,176 Philippine peso for 2 nights. And now, as you can see, we are getting ready for our tour. So guys, we booked this Kuala Lumpur half-day city tour at klook.com. Suki din ako dyan, amounting 34 Malaysian ringgit or 384 pesos per head using my debit card. Time to meet James, our knowledgeable and informative tour guide. He keeps on sharing ideas, guys, while driving, which is our advantage, and he discussed the history of the city from its humble beginnings.
Nevertheless, when it comes to the aspects of the city of Kuala Lumpur, the tour program that you guys have pre-booked for in the form of a half-day city tour, it would be good just to give you an idea in terms of the aspects of the tour. A lot of people do not seem to comprehend that the half-day definition in Malaysia is only a duration of 3 hours. So we consider the city tour of Kuala Lumpur as the most challenging tour in terms of not being able to accomplish the mission within the stipulated time frame. Normally we would end up exceeding an average of between half an hour to an hour in terms of being able to complete the whole tour proper, where we are actually expected to cover a total of 8 different places of interest in terms of the photo stops which are made available in each particular stop. Since you guys have pre-booked for a joint-in tour, it is very important to advise you that it is of course imperative that you guys play your part when it comes to basically being considerate to others in terms of keeping with the time frame allocated in each particular place. In terms of the bus that we are utilizing, it is the one and only tour bus in Malaysia which has been painted with the advertising of Klook, so it is easy to remember when it comes to the aspects of the bus. You don't have to memorize the registration number. It could get a lot of confusion when it comes to the alphabets used and whatnot. The first alphabet of each number plate is to depict the state where the vehicle is registered, just for the benefit of doubt, with the exception of the word H, which is meant for taxis, and then we have Z, which is basically for military vehicles, just to give you guys an idea. In terms of government official cars, it is still ordinary number plates according to where they are registered. Now, in terms of the tour bus, please be advised that it is now a mandatory ruling when it comes to the aspects as of the 1st of January 2020, where the government has become much more stricter in terms of the application of seat belts. So please remember as and when we arrive at the respective stops, once we are done, as we are moving on, please ensure that you put your seat belts on, because it is still a very new mandatory ruling, so there are lots of spontaneous checks being undertaken by the local authorities. We don't want you end up having to contribute to the country's economy this way, just to give you an idea. In terms of the bus, please be advised that we do not allow the consumption of any forms of food, nor drinks on board, except for the consumption of bottled water or mineral water. Of course, you are allowed to munch on mints or candies. No chewing gums or ice creams allowed as well. So I would certainly hope that you guys would be able to cooperate so as to ensure that we have a very smooth transition through the course of the tour for this morning. Now, in terms of the city of Kuala Lumpur, I'm sure some of you would have done a little bit of reading in terms of, read up about the country's background and whatnot, especially for those of you who are here for the first time. The city of Kuala Lumpur, ladies and gentlemen, is still considered as the capital of Malaysia, despite having the government creating a brand new city of its own in the form of the city of Putrajaya, which is located approximately 30 kilometers south of Kuala Lumpur, midway between the city of Kuala Lumpur and the International Airport of Kuala Lumpur, which is located 67 kilometers south of the city. So Putrajaya is midway between the two points in terms of being created as a nucleus for the government, where the city of Putrajaya has been officially open since 1998 to accommodate to the needs of a new Washington DC of Malaysia. We are coincidentally along the main road, known famously after the district in terms of Bukit Bintang Road or Jalan Bukit Bintang. Just to give you guys a head start in terms of some of the most fascinating places or must-see places of interest to cover in the city on your own. We actually have just one block off the main road of Bukit Bintang in the form of the most famous night street food center of Kuala Lumpur. That's what you see on our right in terms of the street known as Jalan Alor. It is basically decorated with the best of the lanterns in terms of depicting the influence of the Chinese. Lots of people do not know that the city of Kuala Lumpur was just an unknown territory, a forested zone right in the middle of one of the 13 states of Malaysia, known as the state of Selangor. As a federation like the United States, it is basically the definition of states, independent states once upon a time, before the collaboration was initiated through the course of the British occupation, where they ended up controlling the whole country. Lots of people do not know that out of the 13 states of Malaysia, we actually have a total of 9 states still with the existence of royalties in the forms of sultans or rajas, where they lost their power of influence through the course of the British occupation, who were the last conquerors of the country before we gained our independence on the 31st of August 1950.
After 10 minutes ride, we arrive here at Petronas Towers, or also known as Petronas Twin Towers. It is the tallest building in the world from 1998 to 2004 until they were surpassed by Taipei 101 in Taiwan. But still, the Petronas Towers remain the tallest twin towers in the world. To indulge your creative ambition and produce beautiful batik, KL Craft Center should be top of your list. Next stop, we are now here in Malaysia's world-class chocolate named Harrison. Upon arriving, we were amazed by all the chocolates. We were being given some introduction about Harrison and also the knowledge about chocolates. Strawberry. That is very well known in the Philippines. Strawberry. Unbreakable chocolate.
try one? Let's see if it works.
You have another one.
No, not for babies.
Me too.
Are you ready?
No.
Cannot.
I cannot.
It's very dangerous. So I give you one only, okay?
Why? Fourth destination, guys, here in National Museum. It is located near the southern tip of the Lake Gardens, past the National Art Gallery. An excellent introduction to Malaysia's history, economy, geography, arts, craft, and culture. It overlooks Jalan Damansara and was built in 1963 with its display spread out onto 3 floors. Next destination is the King's Palace. It is a majestic palace made of gold. So you can't go inside the palace, but you are free to take photos outside, even a pose with the guards on their horses. And now guys, we are now here in the second to the last place to visit this morning, the National Monument. It is a sculpture that commemorates those who died in Malaysia's struggle for freedom, principally against the Japanese occupation during World War II and the Malayan Emergency, which lasted from 1948 until 1960.
Ganda naman ng Natakot sila. Grabe ang ganda. Ang ganda. May flag pa sila. Ang dami nilang flag. Ito lapan dito siya. Ano pa? Hagok lang. Saan kaya tayo? May swimming pool na. Kulay blue? Ang galing. Kulay blue. Uy! The mic! Hello!
Hello,
Kevin kita. Sige, magpipicture lang kami. May sa Malaysia, ayun po yung Mike! Hala, ito, tignan mo. Ay, sige ito, Mike. May anak ka lang po. Ayun yung bansa nila. Ang dami nilang flag. Ayun yung flag. Patang sa inyo. So guys,
And for the last place to visit this morning, we are now here at Sultan Abdul Samad Building. It is now home to the Ministry of Information, Communications and Culture of Malaysia and sits beside the old Kuala Lumpur railway station. Though it is no longer served as an official purpose, it remains one of the city's most important tourist attractions and a historical landmark in the city. Right after this, we went back to our hotel to eat our lunch and to take some rest to gain energy for our next tour this afternoon. This is it, guys. We are now leaving the busy city for a chance to explore the Kuala Lumpur's beautiful countryside. Again, this is a prior booking at klook.com amounting 34 Malaysian ringgit or 464 Philippine peso per head. We are very lucky, guys, because James is our assigned tour guide again this afternoon. I really like the way James introduced and gives some information every tourist attraction. Thumbs up, James.
So don't ask me where the money is. Nevertheless, when it comes to the aspects of the religious beliefs, I was explaining to Miss Maria and companion because they were the first to be picked up. In terms of the tolerance that we learn to adopt, that's why the country itself is so peaceful, because everybody learns to adapt, to respect one another in terms of their beliefs, in terms of their religious values and whatnot. Although I'm a Catholic, my job is still to make sure that the statue of Lord Ganesha, who is enthroned to this bus, is always with the best of the fresh, brand new garland. Every 2 to 3 days, I will have to replace it from my own pocket money. I cannot claim it from the company. But these are just the forms of cultural values that we end up learning. So irrespective whether the driver is a Muslim, a Christian, a Buddhist or a Chinese, they still have to carry out the same responsibility. So that's just to give you an idea as to how we adapt to our very own way of life. I was just taking the roller coaster ride, but I was slow, so you did not feel it. Anyway, just to give you the benefit of doubt, this is just to give you a full view. Now, if you notice the cave, the main cave on our left, you will notice that the shape of the entrance is basically to depict the lance of the spear that is held by Murugan on his right hand. That is Murugan. The statue that I have on board the bus is Ganesha. Ganesha is the eldest son, Murugan is the youngest son of the main gods of the Hindu religion. There are 2 main gods known as Lord Shiva and Goddess Parvati, where they were only blessed with 2 sons, no daughters. Unfortunately, maybe wrong planning, I do not know. Nevertheless, these 2 boys are also considered as the most important gods of the Hindu religion. In the world, they are known to be the oldest religion in the world, so you can imagine as to how complicating or how confusing it gets with more than 3,000 gods that they pay their devotion to. That's also the reason why you have a lot of different temples with different shapes, different designs in terms of the aspects of depicting the influence of Hinduism in Malaysia. The different temples are for different gods and not for the same god, just to let you know. But when you go to India, the different states, the practices are also different. So that's why the temples also look very different from one to the other. Just to give you an idea. The most colorful temple just beside the 272 steps is dedicated to Ganesha, the elder brother of Murugan. And this is a form of belief of the Hindus when it comes to the aspects.
Guys, ayan, dito na kami sa Bukit Caves and we are now ready to step in para sa 272 steps. Are you ready? Bilang tayo ha, 272 okay. Makulay ang kanilang hagdanan. Kasing kulay ng aking umbrella. So ready? 1. Sabay tayo, magbibilang tayo. Let's count. 1 to 272. 1, 2, 3, go.
34.
1, 42, 43, 44, 47, 50, 51. Ayan, 6, 57, 9. May ilang pahinga tayo. 9. Nakahingal. 9, 70. 71, 72, 74, 5, 76. 26. Halfway. 26, 7, 8, 89, 91, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 99, 100. 1, 2, 3. 3.
Monkey.
Sakit na. 4, 5, 6, 8, 4, 20. Wait lang to. Pagod na ako.
Ako ay. Ano ba ako? Wala
Monkey,
ko
oh.
kahit sila mag-isa.
Saan?
Ayun na yung mga monkey. Ito tayo kay monkey. Pagod na ako.
21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 27, 30, 37. And guys, oh, may mga monkeys sila dito. Yan,
Ayun no?
all over. May mga monkeys na kapalibot. Oh, nakakatawa. Uy. Ano number na, Dok? Ano number na?
Pagod.
So, namin na lang ulit guys ha. Grabe hindi ko na kinain ng hinihingal na talaga ako. Ah, nakita ko yung mangga mo! Halika dito! Ayan guys, so once you reach the top, ayan po yung makikita ninyo. Ayan, may mga temple din dito. Karam pa sa loob, hindi na kami tumuloy. Ayan, and then may mga souvenir shops. And then I'm just wondering kung ano nga ba yung mga tumutulo na parang mga tubig-tubig dito. Kasi sabi ko baka ihiyan ng mga paniki dahil maraming mga paniki dito. So sabi ko nakapayong ako guys, ayan o. And then I asked the one Malaysian kung ano nga ba yun. At hindi daw po to paniki guys. So wag kayo natatakot. Raining water daw po to, galing daw po sa kuweba. Okay. So pero takot pa rin ako, nakapayong pa rin ako. So mababa na kami guys because we only have 1 hour para umakyat at bumaba. Kaya kailangan namin bumaba para at least hindi kayo mapag-iwanan ng aming sasakyan. Mahirap nang bumalik ng city ng mag-isa. Okay. Ayan, may marami silang temple. Ayan. Meron pa sa baba actually guys. So bye guys! Around 5 o'clock in the afternoon guys, we went back to the city and asked James to drop us in Chinatown. Doon sa Chinatown guys, doon mabibili yung mga murang pasalubong at souvenirs. So after namin mamili ng pasalubong guys, kumain na rin kami doon mismo sa Chinatown. And then right after that, napagdesisyonan namin na bumalik doon sa Petronas Tower para makapag-take naman ng photo ng evening. And then around 8 PM guys, bumalik na kami ng hotel, nag-ayos ng gamit pauwi para hindi na rin kami mahuli sa aming 11:30 flight going back to the Philippines. At dito na guys, nagtatapos ang ating Singapore, Kuala Lumpur escapade. I am expecting that this video will find it helpful to your future travel. And if you like this video guys, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you again for watching and see you on my next vlog.